everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Amy. Today I'm going to do another design. It's not really Christmassy, but you could take the flower that I'm going to show you and with the colors and such and turn it into a Christmas design if you would like to. Just maybe using different colors for the leaves and that type of thing. But anyhow, I'm going to be using 3 Amagic paintbrushes. The affiliate links will be listed below. A 14, a 12, and a 6. And a fine liner by Westonia. All the paints I use are FolkArt paints using Evergreen, Pale Yellow, Tea Berry, Burnt Umber, Thicket, and Wicker White. Forgot to pull that one, but Wicker White. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use the number 14 to begin with. I'm going to stick one side of the brush into the Wicker White, one side into the Evergreen, and do some blending strokes. Again, I'm not real picky about this. The right way is to have the brush 3/4 of the way full of paint up the bristles. I just load it, have the feel for what works for me, and I go. Alright, so here we go. This again is going to be a wiggle leaf, and I'm just pressing the brush down and wiggling, just continuing to wiggle the whole time. I'm going to turn my, got a little bit too much on here. I'm going to turn my bottle as I continue creating the flower. This one's different than the one I did yesterday because I'm actually going wiggling down one side and then just staying here and wiggling back up and continuing to turn. Again, wiggling here and coming back up. Now this bottle is one that I paint on all the time, and I just wash the design off after I'm finished, so I'm not too worried about the as far as the design itself goes, the opaqueness of it. If you're worried about this part, just go back over it again. If I were selling this, I would be a little bit more concerned about that, but I'm really not right now. Again, I can just go back over this, build in, and continue on. And I got a little blip of paint right here. I'm going to smooth that out a little bit because I don't really want that to be piled up there. And come in here and go back over this part if I want. Yeah, it's gonna probably tip it off differently than what I wanted. Alright. That's not the way to correct that. And then I'm going to come back over here. I'm not too concerned about that petal, and the reason being is because I'm going to go back over it with another petal. So that's why I'm not too worried about it. It's got to be careful when you're doing those because the paint comes up so easily off of the glass. Alright, coming back down. Yesterday, on the design I was doing the wiggling still, going up one side and then turning the bottle and coming back down. That's the difference between this, and I'm just showing you can do it either way. Again, the only thing you have to be careful about is the fact that it can pull up as you're wiggling. But just go back over it and fix it. And I like painting on bottles because I can keep turning, whereas if I'm painting on a wall, it makes it a little difficult. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is take my fine liner and I'm going to put it into all the colors, the greens and the yellow. Okay, come down here. Okay. Now I'm just attaching all these, having just a little stem here, and then I will come off of this because once again I do kind of like to include my little you can come up here and I can come over here to the side if I want, but just for the purpose of this video I'm just going to keep it with 3 just quick and easy pieces here. Alright, so then I'm going to use the thicket and the pale yellow, come in here and just blend it. Okay, and what I'm going to do on this one is use these little pulls just to do some fast little leaves. Again, they're not Christmas leaves, but you can actually incorporate these into a Christmas design if you want. Switch out the leaves or use these in addition to. I'm just gonna fill it up there with this kind of leaf. Very easy, very, very easy. And then do the same thing up here. Very, very easy. And that's what I like to create, are easy, easy, easy designs that anybody can paint. Next thing I do is take the liner. Still has green in it. I did not wash it off, but I'm going to put it into the tea berry. Just get it covered with the tea berry color. Then I'm going to come in here and just do the inside here, the center. And do again here, here, there, there, and there, 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 and there, and there. Very easy, right? All right, then I'll take this and I like to kind of just put a little line underneath. Doesn't have to be real precise or anything special. Tapping the end of that same brush into the burnt umber, and then just going to add little dots to the end of these. And I'm doing like five of these. If you want, you can wipe this brush off again a little bit. I just kind of did it on my plate. I'm going to stick it into the pale yellow. I'm still using the liner brush. And I'm just going to come through here and quickly just go like a little moon shape over the top of these. Sorry if I had my plate in the way. Standing here holding it, trying to paint. Alright, so go here, here. We're going to go over this one. There, there. Pretty simple, right? Again, you could do this with golds, silvers, you know, to make it more Christmassy looking. But for the purpose of this video, it's just kind of a mixture. Alright, so I'm going to take my number 6 brush, fill it up with that evergreen, which I think is awesome for a Christmas color, and come back in here, go back over this just with a single color. And I like this just to, again, give it just another green to fill in so that it's not all the same greens for the leaves. And just turn it and just make different size leaves. Or just do like a little cut like that. Pretty darn simple. Gonna go back to my liner. Come into all the colors, the greens and such. And then I'll come in here and add in my little lines to attach the leaves to the branch. And just make it work the best that you can. I'm just dipping into all the different colors and going with it. And you could do this in between if you wanted, so that you're not doing all the leaves at the same time, but I figured why do that when I'm going to be doing this anyways to the original, the first set that I put down. So there you go. Alright, once again, pretty darn easy, I think. Alright, if you have any questions, comments, place those down below. If you like this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. New to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And prior to leaving, if you would take a moment to share this video on your social network with your family and friends, I would greatly appreciate it. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to view the video. If you, again, have questions, just let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Until the next time, please stay safe and healthy, and you have a good one.